Yo, what is up YouTube? It's Sync Sports Bets here, and in today's video I got 4 player props for the college football and NFL Sunday and Saturday picks. So we got 1 pick for Saturday for college football and then 3 picks for Sunday NFL. I thought to combine them because I think these are absolute hits, especially the college football pick. So before we get into these picks, let's go to the NFL spreadsheet for Thursday Night Football's picks. We had 3 picks. Unfortunately, hit a flex hit yet again. I swear we've been getting so unlucky, missing by one leg so many weeks in a row. I mean, look at that. 3 straight weeks in a row, lose by one leg by barely an inch. So let's go through these picks real quick. So with George Kittle, we had him over 12.5 fantasy score. Now, we thought that, George Kittle would get a touchdown maybe in there, would seal the deal pretty quickly, but yeah, his yards didn't cover it. He needed about 10 more yards to really get the over on the fantasy score. He ended around 10 and a half ish. So, yeah, we needed 10 to 15 receiving yards at least, or a touchdown would seal the deal. But yeah, George Kittle did hit his receiving line at like 58 or 60.5 was the highest I saw it. He had 61 yards, so he barely hit for the receiving yards line. So, yeah, I mean, I wish I did that, but, you could also say the other way around where he barely has any receiving yards, but he has a touchdown, which would have easily covered his fantasy score. So, he has been scoring and also hitting over his fantasy score at a higher rate than he did with his receiving yards because of touchdowns. So, it's a gamble there, but unfortunately, we got the short end of the stick with George Kittle. But, anyways, this is the first time we've done first half bets. We did first half unders for Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp. So, quarterback and wide receiver. If quarterback goes under, most likely the receiver goes under. And that was the case here as it was very wet and rainy throughout the game. And Matthew Stafford literally could not throw against the Niners defense. We projected and did research from Outlier that Niners had top 5 in rush and receiving. So, I mean, we all saw that Kyron Williams went off, but they definitely, defended the pass really, really well. Held Matthew Stafford to 160 pass yards. So, I mean, yeah, Matthew Stafford does struggle against really solid, you know, defense in receiving yards allowed. So, really solid there. It was an absolute easy hit. I think he had not even close to 100 yards. And then Cooper Kupp had 0 receiving yards the entire game. He was just being absolutely locked down by the corner. So that was awesome to see. But yeah, we were really, really close to George Kittle hitting. If we picked the receiving yards line, it would have been 3 out of 3. But unfortunately, that was not the case here. But, anyways, let's get straight into our video picks for today. So let's go to the college football tab real quick. Bryson Daly. Now, this guy literally was a demon a couple days ago. I do not know why Prizepicks had him at a demon to start with and why this is such an easy hit. I think this should be a goblin, if I'm being completely honest, for Bryson Daly. Over 1.5 rush and rec touchdowns. I mean, he never receives it because he's a quarterback, but he is literally the whole team of Army. He is the reason why they're ranked. And look at that, 4 touchdowns versus Tulane. Tulane was projected to win that game um, in the conference championship, and Army came out with the win in the upset, and he had 4 rushing touchdowns. Now imagine what he could do to Navy, man. He could definitely hit this line. 4, 2, 2, 2, and 5 last 5 games, averaging 3 touchdowns in the last 5 games. So, man, this is absolutely a crazy easy hit. If this doesn't hit, I would be absolutely shocked because let's look on Outlier to see his hit rate. All right, guys, check this out. 91%, 10 of 11. You will never see this on any pick on Prizepicks. And yeah, they got Bryson Daly at an even line, not even a goblin for this play. He said in every game besides the second week of the season versus FAU, he had 0, but they still won that game 24-7. So yeah, absolutely crazy. Touchdowns against Navy's ranked 60. I mean, this is a rivalry game, but Army should blow them out of the water. easily. Look at this pass and run rate. Run 86% of the time. If you look down here, this is targets. Let's go to rush attempts. Rush attempts, Bryson Daly is 264. My goodness. Absolutely insane. As long as they get in the red zone, they're scoring with Bryson Daly 90% of the time. So, yeah, absolutely insane. This is an easy hit. Lock it in all of your slips. It's also on flip at plus 105 last time I saw it. So that is absolutely a dot right there. I would put all your money on this because why not? Like a 91% hit rate, you can't go wrong with that. So lock that in. Let's go back to NFL real quick. These are all on Sunday. First pick of the day is going to be Lamar Jackson. I actually think he's on here at 213.5. I'm not sure why his line is really low. I think it's because Derrick Henry is projected to run a ton of yards, but even when Derrick Henry runs a ton of yards, Lamar Jackson usually throws around 220. Um, and I think this is the type of game here. They play against the Giants. Giants are literally second to worst team in the entire league. And I just don't see them really caring to compete or win this game. Um, so Lamar Jackson should have a day with the wide receiving core he has. I mean, that would suck if literally they hand the ball off to Derrick Henry the entire game, but I do feel like they're going to try to keep it a little bit balanced until the end, and hopefully we can get some huge plays from Lamar Jackson to his wide receivers and throwing all over that Giants defense. Um, yeah, I mean, he played against the number, or I guess top five in receiving yards allowed team in the Eagles, and he hit at 237. It looks like Giants are ranked number six. So let me go to Outlier to see his stats. Okay, so in 2024, Lamar Jackson has hit over this line 69% of the time. That's 9 of 13 games, and absolutely crazy hit rates here. Like I said, Giants are ranked number 6 in pass yards allowed. I do not really understand why that's the case because they're so garbage and they do allow a lot of points. But, I guess that's the stat there. But I think Ravens should blow them out of the water with pass or rush. Hopefully with the passing game this game. But yeah, the best game he's done was versus Cincinnati in both of these games that they played. 290, 348. Absolutely crazy. Versus literally the number 2 in receiving yards allowed team. He threw for 237, so absolutely solid there. Number 8, he did go under both of these games. Steelers and Chargers defenses are pretty elite, and same with the Bills. But this game, he should have definitely hit the over, but it's all right. This one's number 5, Washington. So yeah, you just can't go wrong with this. If this hits under, I'd be absolutely shocked as well. And they're literally split even with pass and run rate. Really like that there. Zay Flowers, obviously number 1. You got Bateman, Andrews, Likely Hill, Aguilar, and then sometimes Henry. And Deontay Johnson's literally not getting involved after trading for him. And he was being so elite at Carolina. Don't understand what's going on there. I don't think there was really trust with Deontay Johnson and the coaches. So I wish he was more involved in the team. A lot more passing yards would be held on to Lamar Jackson, but it's all good. Definitely take his over there. And then our second pick of the day, we're going to go with Adam Thielen. Now, we've never taken this type of pick before, but we're trying something new because of how solid the hit rate is at a longest reception of 19.5. He just needs a 20 or more long reception, which I think is very doable versus Dallas Cowboys defense. And Panthers are actually projected to win this game, surprisingly enough. First time they've been projected to win, I swear, in like 2 years. I could be wrong, but that's absolutely crazy. He's hitting against very solid teams. You got Philadelphia, you got Kansas City, and then Tampa Bay. He also hit versus Vegas. I mean, that's not a surprise there, but yeah, I mean, very solid hit rate. So let's go to Outlier to see his stats. Okay, so in 2024, Adam Thielen has hit over this line 83% of the time. That's 5 of 6 games. He's been very limited to playing this season because of an injury, but ever since he's came back, he's been on legit fire. So 3 weeks in a row, literally has hit this line pretty easily, and definitely could see it versus Dallas's defense. Sadly, Dallas's defense rank is not on here because longest reception. So let me go to let's go to rec yards here. Yeah, so they are ranked number 23. That's still really solid. Still really confident in that. Um, and yeah, it's weird because he hit this 50% of the time, 3 of 6. Obviously, last three is after injury, but 83% with longest reception. So we got to go with the hit rate there. Very confident in it, and yeah, feeling really good about these picks so far. Last pick of the day is someone we've been riding with all season, as always hit for us, is David Montgomery. He's hit, I swear, 3 or 4 times in video picks and has never let us down. They do play a very stout team in Buffalo, but 15.5 is really low against any team. And how freaking amazing Detroit's line is, I don't think, this could hit under versus any team, even if it's such a dominant defense. I just don't see it happening. Uh, he's hitting against Green Bay, Houston's defense, Indiana's defense is pretty decent. So yeah, let's go to Outlier to see his stats. Okay, so in 2024, David Montgomery has hit this line 77% of the time. That's 10 of 13 games. So really solid there. In these 3 games, he played versus the Rams week 1. You can never go wrong with week 1. I mean, every player usually goes under because they're rusty. But in this week versus Dallas, they absolutely blew them out. So really, they just ran the ball the whole game. This game, same case. So obviously, this is not going to be a blowout. Jared Goff's going to have to throw the ball, dump it off to his running back. David Montgomery's absolutely solid. And yeah, Ben Johnson does draw it up that play quite often. So yeah, he's hitting against very solid teams. Houston, Green Bay. You also got Minnesota, Seattle, Tampa Bay. So yeah, Buffalo is ranked number 9 in receiving yards allowed. I still think it's possible with a 15.5 line. So they are evenly split with pass and run. If we go to receptions, David Montgomery has been targeted 34 times, so a little bit less than Gibbs, but I think it's enough to be able to hit the over because of just how well the play calling is from Ben Johnson. Absolutely amazing to be able to draw it up wide open at the right time of the game. So yeah, these are my 4 picks with a combination of a college football pick. Never done this before with longest reception. Never done this before with college football and NFL combined. I just thought just because there's only one game this week for college football with Army Navy, might as well combine it with a 91% hit rate of Bryson Daly's over rush and receiving touchdowns. So yeah, lock this slip in. Put some money on it. If you put down $100, it will pay 10x, so you will win $1,000. Prizepicks has been pretty solid with their discounts lately. Make sure to take Patrick Mahomes free square. Let me show it to you guys real quick. So yeah, by tomorrow, Sunday, make sure to take it before it's too late for the Christmas. They do some type of deal called Pickmas, so 12 days before Christmas. Prizepicks likes to do a ton of discounts, gives you free money and all that stuff. So if you do plan on joining this app, make sure to use my code here, and that would support the channel so much. And yeah, put in $5. Prizepicks will instantly give you $50 to be able to gamble on. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video. If you guys do, make sure to like this video and subscribe. That would mean so much to me. Turn on those notifications when I post. I do plan on posting next week for Thursday Night Football, Saturday for the bowl games, and then Sunday for NFL Sunday. Obviously video picks. I will be posting a 4-man for Saturday and Sunday, and then probably a 2 or 3-man on Thursday Night Football. So look forward to that. If you guys have any questions or comments, let me know down in the comments section. I would love to get back to you. But if you want to personally DM me, make sure to join my Discord, link in my YouTube bio. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great weekend, and let's cash out. Very excited. I think we're getting really close to hitting that 4-man. 3 straight weeks of hitting a flex hit. Hopefully this power play hits for us. But anyways, guys, hope you have a great day, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.